Alright guys, I'm back. Let's continue on. Now that we've got acid, we can start unlocking a number of these doors and start getting into some of these other rooms and hopefully get out of this prison area. First want to find the door. Not the excellent condition one, but although you know what, we might as well. It would do no good. Okay. Kind of a weird statement to make. Putting acid on a lock and saying it would do no good. But let's go find the door that has the weakened lock. I think it's down this way. Cell area number 3. Yeah, the kitchen's back that way. That's where we... Okay, storage. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, it's in excellent condition? Let me try this one. I thought this was the weak one. It would do no good. Alright, yeah, we need to find the padlock that's in weakened condition. Alright, so this is the kitchen area. Yeah, we don't need to... I think it's around this way. Is it that one? This might be it. Yeah, this is it. Hopefully this will work. Okay, now we can hammer it. Crud. Crud. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. I think when I turned and looked at him, then he detected me, and that's because he was walking away from me. And then I turned around. so the glass jar is empty. I wonder if I gotta go back and get more acid.
Who are you to question me?
I don't know if I'd have to go back and get more acid to unlock that door again. Hey, Shot, welcome back to the stream. I just got killed again by the creature. Gosh. Alright, let me see if I can make my way back there. Gosh, look at all this light in this hallway. I mean, this is not good, for goodness sake. If he were to come out anywhere, there's nowhere for me to hide. And I'm pretty certain I didn't light these torches. Oh, can't go there. Crud. Oh, gee whiz. I think I might have outran him. But yeah, that entire hallway is lit with torchlight, which is really stupid. Because where are you gonna go if he turns up, which he did? And then I had to hoof it out of there. Because there's no darkness area to hide in. Rip. Yeah, just about. If I didn't run, I would have been done for again. Alright, I gotta find that. That goes to the kitchen. I gotta find that gate again that we put the acid on. See, this is dark. This is in such a dark area that you could lose your sanity, but I mean, if you keep moving and get to a light place, it really isn't that bad. But more importantly, you can hide if the monster shows up. I think I need to go down this way. Entrance to the cistern. You're getting scared and you're not playing? It's, I mean, the people that put this game together, they did an unbelievably fabulous job.
So you used the drain sewers as a means of transport?
Yes, they were built to divert water from an underground spring and are quite spacious. It seemed only natural to incorporate it into the overall structure.
But we won't be using it.
Not today. The flow is seasonal, and when the spring runs dry, the damp tunnels produce a rather poisonous type of fungi. There is an antidote, of course, but we won't be bothering with it today. Come, this way instead. We're almost there.
This particular area in the game always reminds me of the Oblivion dungeons beneath the, some of the dungeons area beneath the Imperial City. And I guess it's just because of the look of the stone, but kind of also the overall greenish hue. It just kind of has that Oblivion look to it. Let's see, what is this door? It won't budge. Okay, so we gotta use what we can find in the area. The gears need to be greased. Well, I've got this glass jar. Is there some grease? Ah, here we go. Said you can't get out? Well, I just, I can't get through those double doors anyway. So I gotta figure a way to get through there. Ah, yes, this trick. One more. There we go. Okay.
Herbert, how did we find this place?
An old friend back in Algiers gave me a map.
Why isn't he with us? Didn't he want to come?
He wanted to, Daniel, but things don't always turn out the way we plan.
Alright, let's see. It's stuck in its position. Alright, well what about this, this room? Okay. What was that blue light for? Nothing stuck behind those boxes. so 2 control rooms. Oh. Alright, let's get another box up there. Out of the way, chair. There we go. Alright. Let's see here. A row of levers. I suspect I'm going to need these pipes for something. They've been... This one and that other one was glowing blue. So I might as well pick them up and see what in the world I'm supposed to do with them. Got 53 tinder boxes. Oh. Wound up wooden crank. Alright. Nothing underneath here, I guess. Okay, let's see. Was there a pipe down here? I don't think there was. And then we got the door up front. Alright, so that's where the pipes go. They're supposed to look like that, I guess. Or maybe it's supposed to be the opposite pattern. Alright, let's go get this pipe. There's at least this one. Alright. So I wonder if those automatically go where they're supposed to go. There's another one. And was there one more in here? Yeah, here's one. So I guess it's just the 3 of them. I have to do it lengthways. Alright. Let's see. Oh. Looks like we may need 1 or 2 more pipes. Or maybe not. They're all stuck in their position. What about these other ones? Okay. Well, that's not working. Let's see.
Daniel, is that you? What are you doing?
Alright, is that what we were supposed to do? So those are stuck in those positions. That's stuck in their positions. Okay. I have no idea what all of that is even supposed to do. So these are stuck in their positions. Alright. So all 3 of these. That one's stuck. And that one's stuck. Alright, I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to do. Back to the cistern. You know what, let me just go back. Maybe that was enough to get whatever I needed to get done for the cistern area. Okay. Okay. So that one's not working, but this one is. Alright. Let's go ahead and head over in here. Okay.
You're conserving water from the spring.
Yes, it enables me to control the water in the drain sewers to some extent. Also, it can be used for all sorts of purposes.
Like for drinking.
Well, that too. But mostly to run different machines.
Ah, like water mills.
Exactly.
Yeah, except your purposes, Alexander, are severely far more nefarious than just using water to run a simple water machine. Okay. Are you kidding me? Let's see here.
August 1839. There is no denying that Alexander puts a lot of faith into what I can only describe as magic. I'm not surprised. Even while traveling across Europe, I assumed I would have to embrace the supernatural to save my mind and life. As a novice, I do everything in my power to stay focused and not dwell too much on my own doubts. Alexander woke me up early and told me it was time we got started on our work. He was obviously excited to get going, and we headed downstairs to the old dungeon, where he preferred to attempt his rituals. It turns out that Alexander is a true Renaissance man, paralleled only by Da Vinci, I'm sure. He showed me several rooms fitted for specific research, such as anatomy studies, alchemy, and botany. The crown of Brennenburg must be the inner sanctum, a most hallowed ground where we shall attempt to permanently banish the orb's shadow.
Yeah, Yeah, that's not quite what he has in mind, Daniel. Reserve sewer waters. Ah. Let's see which way. And how do we get that down? Oh, you know what? I think I'm supposed to throw something. Let's see.
August 1839. I could never be certain until today that I was on the right path. Using my orb, Alexander managed to channel its power unto us. The inner sanctum flared with blue, fiery light, and I could feel the same things I felt in the dark chamber in Algeria. It was like standing in a mad whirlpool of impressions. It was terrifying, but Alexander kept calm and wielded strange tools of science in order to tame the storm. Suddenly, the blue light was stained by strains of red, and the walls burst with pulsating tissue resonating with the scene. Alexander quickly covered the orb in some cloth, and the unspeakable thing vanished. Apparently, the orb's shadow is closer than Alexander thought. He said I should prepare for a warding ritual tomorrow. I'm not sure what he expects, but I have a bad feeling about this.
All right. Redirect sewer water. crud. Those water monsters again. Let's see, we already went that way with those pipes. Do I need to go over that way? Oh, crud. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, come on! This is going to get bloody aggravating. Alright, there we go. Jeez. What a bloody nuisance. Water rushing into the chamber makes a strange sound. Alright. So there's nothing more I can do with that, I guess. Now we gotta go back this way. Come on! Are you bloody kidding me? Now I gotta run all the way back this way. Let's see, what is this direction? Okay, there's nothing over there.
August 1839. It is still early, and Alexander is busy preparing for the ritual later today. Seeing him this worked up makes me question why. What does he stand to gain? I realize he is curious about it all, but surely there must be more. Is he so foolish he will attempt to tame the power of the orb? I must admit that yesterday, when Alexander flooded the inner sanctum with blue light, I realized we had but graced the orb's true potential. This might turn out to be more than escaping a creeping shadow. It might be the beginning of something truly extraordinary.
All right. Let's redirect the water again. So now, where do I go? Can't quite get to that torch. Okay, so... let's see. Oh. Are you bloody kidding me? Really? You can't just go walk across it? Alright, let's, I think it was this one. And it's still not working. If there's something else I need to do in this area. Let's see. We turned this valve on over here. Yeah, I don't want to go through all that knuckle-headed nonsense. Unless, did I need to go back over here? I don't think I did. That was actually the first... That was the first wheel that we turned. Starting to redirect the water. And then, or maybe it was over there by the pipes. Okay, let's see. So how do we lower that? That one's already lowered. Nope. We gotta get this water redirected. Oh wow, the water's gone from here now. Oh gosh. Yeah, we better not do that. A few cuts and bruises, a slight headache. Let me check my mementos. Repair the machine powering the eastern bridge. So yeah, we gotta get this other thing lowered somehow. crank for a machine. I guess I could go back to this other room. The control room. There may be something left I didn't do here. So I had these all the way up to the ceiling, but they fell down. I wonder if it's necessary to do that to these are still stuck. Yeah, we can't do anything about these. All right, let me go see if I can get that other one moving. Nope, that's not doing it. So now these are stuck. Oh. Stuck in its position. Alright. That did something. Did something, I'm not sure what. But maybe, Alright, there we go. So I just had to go back. Oh, seriously? The bridge is stuck and you will need to push to dislodge. I will need a push to dislodge. What does that mean? bridge is stuck and it will need a push to dislodge. How in the bloody world am I going to push it? I mean, unless I don't know. It will need a push to dislodge. Can I throw something at it? Alright. Maybe I need to throw a weight on top of it. To dislodge it. There you go. Oh great, the morgue? That's not what we need right now. Exactly, yay fun. Going to a morgue in a place like this is not what the doctor ordered.
Do you see, Daniel? It has yielded.
What?
The shadow.
It has?
For now. Come, let's get this out of here so we can get some peace.
Yes, let's. Where to?
Just down the corridor to the morgue.
Are there more dead men there?
You did well, Daniel. Come, let's get going.
Alright. So we got a candle lit. I've got a sinking suspicion that the monster's gonna be somewhere close by. Blood leading to the door. That's never a good sign. Plague outbreak. Alright, so things aren't working too well for him. The procedures aren't quite up to standards, it looks like.
I hear you breathing, Daniel. Do you hear me? Have you changed your mind?
I fear for Daniel, for he is reckless. He is tainted by the approaching shadow, and will not be able to pass the gate. Will he be able to accept this in the end? My love, I've seen evil in him. How am I to trust him with the truth? What cruel irony that I have to do unto him what Agrippa did unto me. Chair, get out of the way, please. Ooh, more laudanum. Vaccine trials, huh? Alright, so let's see. Let's go through this door. Oh gosh. So these are the servants that got killed by the fungus, I guess. Hopefully this doesn't go on YouTube. Well, I mean, there's been other people that have played this particular title, and they've put it up on YouTube. I mean, I certainly plan to export my gameplay to YouTube when I'm done with it. Okay. So these are the only 2 rooms. There's nothing in here to take. Alright, so there's really nothing to do in these 2 areas for some reason. So that's the green poisonous gas, huh?
What happened? Why are all these dead? Where am I? What's happening? Help! Anybody! Help! 3 days now. This is ridiculous. Why doesn't someone come to this room? Hey! Anybody! Am I all alone here? Help! Help! I'm so tired. If I sleep, I'll wake from this nightmare. If not, I pray my Heavenly Father will take me in my sleep.
Picked up a copper tube and another bottle of laudanum. And let's see, what does the journal say? The fine copper tube found in the morgue looks like part of a surgical tool. Okay. A copper tube is a surgical tool, huh? I guess that could work.